With less than a month before the release of Disney's newest live-action bastardization, Snow White starring Rachel Zegler, which has had backlash after backlash, multiple controversies, and PR disasters attached to mainly the lead actress Rachel Zegler, it's clear that they're getting desperate. Several days ago, they put out new trailers with a different marketing strategy, trying to tell people, look how much we respect the original, we promise. However, it's hard to get over what Rachel Zegler has said and done over these past few years. And it doesn't seem like audience members are buying it. And the reason that they're so clearly desperate is because now we're getting box office projections. We're seeing that Snow White is projected to finish far less than even something like Little Mermaid for Disney a few years ago, which flopped at the box office. And now it looks like Rachel Zegler finally has somebody up her ass puppeting her to say the right things when it comes to public relations. Disney says live-action Snow White backlash is due to passion for the original movie. We're not always going to agree with everyone. Man, this is a little different from what we heard from Rachel Zegler just several months ago, when Rachel Zegler went out there to play victim, to talk shit about toxic Disney fans, and how she receives so much hate because she's a Latina woman who's speaking her mind. Rachel Zegler on facing off against toxic Disney fans. I've watched women get torn down my whole life. And now, the very same person who came out there and slammed the original, who shit all over the original, it's not 1937 anymore, and evidently so, about how progressive and modernized they were going to make Snow White. Now, she's saying that all the backlash, the one that she was clapping back at fans over, the same person who said, if you vote for Donald Trump, I don't need you to come to my movies. Now she's saying, well, it's just about passion for the original character. What a fucking joke. Let's take a look at some of these quotes. Rachel Zegler is addressing the multi-pronged backlash she faced regarding Disney's live-action reimagining of Snow White, due in theaters March 21st. I interpret people's feelings about this film as their passion for her. And what an honor to be part of something for which people feel so much passion. We're not always going to have the same sentiments as those around us, and all we can do is give the best of ourselves. Again, this is a complete 180. And I do think, let's make this straight. I do think this is the right way to go about it. This is what she should be saying. Unfortunately, it comes after she said the exact opposite things over the past several years and months. So it comes off as not genuine at all. It comes off as complete and total damage control from Disney, who desperately wrangled this person who is out there shooting her mouth off, and now they have her trying to stick to the company line. But I think it's probably too little, too late. And the idea that after years at this point of playing victim, as using her heritage as a victimization card and saying, this is why people don't like me, clapping back at fans, shitting all over people, after months and years of that, now less than a month before the release of this movie that's projected to flop, well, now she respects those differences because it's just passion for the character. This is damage control. It's plain as day that this is damage control. But unfortunately, with box office projected opening somewhere in the $60, $70, $75 million range compared to something like Black Little Mermaid's $95 million opening. And as you can see, worldwide box office forecast somewhere between $450 and $550 million. They're saying the budget is $240 million on this movie. As we know, that's not accurate. That was from over a year ago, before they had done reshoots, before they had done a lot of the editing work. In all likelihood, this movie, just like Little Mermaid before it, is going to balloon up to somewhere around $300 million plus. That's the reality for this movie. We probably won't officially find that out until a year after because of the way the UK tax releases work. But that's the truth in regards to this film. That $240 million budget, that was the budget while this movie was still in production. That's how much had been spent on it while it was still in production, before they'd completed reshoots and before a lot of the post-production work went into it. So in all likelihood, that will be over $300 million. That is going to be a massive financial loss for Disney, if even at the $240 million number. This finish would be a massive, massive loss for Disney. And between the marketing strategy, between Rachel Zegler now talking about the backlash and saying it's just passion for a character people love, it's clear damage control is in full effect, but it's too late. This movie has already received so much backlash, and people don't believe what she's saying now because it's the exact opposite of what she said just a few months ago. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.